Hello and welcome back to my channel. Babymonster is gearing up for their first album. I think that's coming out in like 2-3 days or something like that. This song, Clik Clak, was supposed to be a pre-release, I believe, but now they're calling it a dual title track release. And then we're getting, I think, the main, what was supposed to be the main title track, drip in a few days. I think that's the case. I think G-Dragon might have actually helped write drip. You guys fill me in on all of that stuff. I've kind of done a bit, I wouldn't say total 180, but I have so much more warmed up to Babymonster over the last few releases. I've really liked them. And man, seeing RAMI over on Leemujin's service, she is just a vocal savant. Unbelievable. So I just have higher hopes, I guess, these days for Babymonster than I did going in, especially because they've been keeping on top of just a lot of releases, which I love to see. Show me that switch up from how Blackpink was handled, and I will be happy to see the consistent releases, which is what they've been doing. So we're headed in the right direction. So let's see what Clik Clak can bring, and then drip in a couple days. Let's go.
Hey, 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 hey. Click, clack, heels tap, walking with my hips back.
Okay.
Money, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Spending money, charge, charge.
Beat is hard.
Large, large. Walking like a boss. We making talk.
Yeah, I need a van to hold on my bags. Always the first and never the last. Here with my girls, we step in the scene. We do it big, you know what I mean. Fox say which one looks better, you see, bro. I'm back from any angle, hit that pose.
Legend tennis bracelets, baby. Blue water vacations. I admit that I'm so vicious. No, I ain't the one to play with. Everybody wanna know. Really bring it up the show. Any, money, more. Get your body told you ain't even know I'ma let it go.
Click, clack, heels tap,
Eenie,
walking
meenie,
with my
mo.
hips back. Money, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Spending money, charge.
Drop into the chorus is hard.
Large. Walking like a boss. We make him talk.
Once again, Chiquita with just so much charisma.
My hips back. Money, click, clack, click. Walking like a boss. We make him talk.
Yeah, get back with the D-man. Clap, bring that ASAP. If they all up in the feelings, that's too bad. I been left it to the bank in my Maybach. Left and kiss that big rock. Tunnel vision 2020 top notch. Spend a million of it, I'm so hot. Put some ice on my wrist, that's what's up.
On it, got it, fun it, got your word in my pocket. 0-100, life up, Barbie, hit the gas. Who gon' stop me? You love when Babymonster hits.
Their performance is carrying. Heavy carry.
Click, clack, heels tap. 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 Click, clack, heels
Feels like an intro song to the album.
Click, clack, heels tap. Walking with my hips back.
Okay, double time.
Click, clack.
This really feels like an intro song.
Walking with my hips back. Money, click, clack. Hey, looking back. Let's take the lead.
What?
Go ahead, ladies. Hey, looking back.
Wow, we did a switch up and a half.
Go ahead, ladies. Here we go.
Whew. Oh, we got, no, not 8 other songs. Okay, we have a lot of retreads in here. Batter Up, Remix, Forever's in there. We got a handful of new songs to still do right on this album. Just when I thought you redeemed yourself, god damn it. The beat goes real hard, especially leading into the verse, straight into the chorus. It really does leave a lot of impact, especially for being as simplistic as it is. I think it being as simplistic makes it even harder in some ways. That's why I think this kind of feels like an intro track, because it is very empty. It is very similar to what I felt on parts of Sheesh, parts of Batter Up. these lyrics are reprehensibly bad. Please, like, for God's sakes, like, and I've said it many times. I know these girls have so much talent. They've shown it. Holy shit. I mean, I mentioned before RAMI when she sings. I know this is entirely a hip hop track, but I mean, rap line as well. Very, very talented. Why can't someone just write them something good? Like, we're saying fucking eenie, meenie, miney, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. Like, that's the dichotomy I'm with, because we have these girls who are like very, very young, just of course rapping about money. I mean, what would you expect? But then you throw in something like that. It's like, are you trying to be hard? Are you trying to like be provocative in some way? But then put that in. I just don't understand. I honestly don't get it. And I know there's going to be so many people that are annoyed by this. Believe me. Type in whatever you typed in to find this. You'll find a ton of other reactors. They'll just pick one. They'll tell you they love it. Go along with that. All I can tell you is my honest opinion is that like this is exactly, if not almost somewhat worse than how I felt about Sheesh, because there are aspects of Sheesh that are absolutely tremendous. That bridge, the pre-chorus are heavenly. They're so good. Here, my favorite part of this is probably the drop leading into the chorus. The beat is low and hard, and I kind of love it. Also, their performance is fantastic. Mean mugging to the camera the best way that they can for looking like just, you know, they're young girls. So as hard as they can really appear to be, it's like a mix of like great performance and all it's cute. Let's give it one more try. There's gonna be so many people mad at this. It's okay. That initial drop is truly pretty hard, and I kind of fuck with that, and that would sound amazing in my car, which is all the way across the country.
Money, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Spending money, charge,
like that's hard.
Charge. Who believe in large. Walking like a boss. We making top.
And there's one aspect to where it's like, yes, I understand. It's like the genre, and it's for the fun of it. But it's like, these girls just started. Like, you just started your career. I get it. You're already doing numbers. You're really doing numbers. It sometimes just plays with my head. Sometimes I have to turn off that part of my brain. I'm sure you guys do it plenty of times for a lot of K-pop groups. You can tell they have the ability to flow, but it's just what they have to work with is not substantial. And I wish they could get some real writers.
I need a van to hold on my bags. Always the first and nevertheless. Hearing my girls, we step in the scene. We do it big, you know what I mean. Foxy, which one looks better? You see, bro. I'm back from
That as like a call and response is probably going to be pretty sick if you see that live. I'd imagine the crowd adds a lot of emphasis to that. I don't know why this keeps freezing literally here. Why is it doing that? Okay, I think we're fixed now. The thing for me is that it's not that like what I was saying before is like they're not allowed to rap about things like this. Like, no, it's totally fine. It's just, I don't know. Is it just me who finds this boring? Like, I understand if you want to flex in a particular way of look how much money and fame I have so many haters at it, like the basic stuff. But if you deliver that in an interesting way, in an interesting fashion, if it's not so like on the nose and like as stale as you can possibly deliver that message, I could understand it. I feel like I'm on a lonely island right now where no one is backing me up on this or no one feels the same way. It's just hard when you see so much potential and it's just like, why are you squandering it? Why are you squandering it? Not them. Of course, I'm not talking about the girls themselves. I don't think they're writing this stuff, right? I don't know about the rap line.
Everybody wanna know. Really bring you up the show. Eenie, meenie, miny, mo. Get your body told you ain't even know I'ma let it go.
That's brutal. That's brutal.
Walking with my hips back, money click clack.
But then
Clack, click clack, click clack. Spending money charge.
Drama's hard.
Charge. Who be living large?
She's so good.
Large. Walking like a boss, boss, boss.
Riding our
We
bikes.
make 'em talk, 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 talk. Click clack, heels tap. Walking with my hips back, money click clack.
Kind of like that shrill addition into the mix. I don't think that was in the beginning, right?
Click clack. Charge, charge.
No.
With my hips
I like that coming in here.
click clack, click clack, click clack.
Her especially, she looks so innocent.
Boss, boss. We make 'em talk, talk, talk,
Yeah,
talk.
get back with the demon. Clap, clap, bring that ASAP. If they all up in the feelings, that's too bad. I've been left it to the bank in my Maybach. Left and kiss that big rock. Tunnel vision 2020 top notch. Spend a million of it, I'm so hot. Put some ice on my wrist, that's what's up.
On it, got it, flaunt it, got your word in my pocket. 0-100, life up, Barbie, hit the gas. Who gon' stop me? You love when Babymonster hits. Cardi stick up on my wrist. Flip my hair and blow a kiss. Not a dentist, but I'm flossing, sis.
Click clack, heels tap. Click clack, heels tap. Click clack, heels tap.
There's also the entire possibility that this could simply not be for me, which is totally okay. But I could see this being as like your hip hop
Click clack,
if you're a lot younger.
heels tap. Click, click clack, heels tap.
Kinda like this. Kinda like how this switches up.
Clack, click clack, click, click clack, heels tap. Walking with my hips back, money.
And then it really switches up. I would just not expect some kind of EDM influence in this from how it started. So you can just take it as like, this is our intro track, this is our hype track. Yeah, you can even see it's the first song off of the album, which would make a lot of sense. This certainly feels like a welcome to our album kind of song. We're just gonna show what we're about. We, wear Cartier and we drive in Ferraris and Maybachs and things like that, as you do, as a 16-year-old. But damn, probably gonna get a lot of downvotes on this one, as I have with the previous ones. But it is what it is. I'd rather just tell you guys my opinion than be like, "Oh, dude, they fucking killed it. That was the hypest shit ever." You can get that a lot of other places, just not here. I'm going to tell you how I feel, and I think this is pretty not great, but there are some redeemable aspects. I think, like I said, that beat does go pretty fucking hard. I like a very simplistic, empty, heavy beat like this. It just emphasizes the strength of it a lot. Their performance is fantastic, as always. These girls are so good. They just need some real goddamn writers to give them something to work with the rap line. I thought that second rap verse wasn't nearly as bad. The first one was a little rough. Of course, every time I'm saying this, I'm speaking to the lyrical content, not their delivery, which they can do. I've never really been more impressed with like a rap line from the onset than this group when we were checking out a lot of their pre-debut stuff, because I think a lot of the stuff they were doing there were like really well-made songs they were covering or something like that. It probably wasn't something that the in-house producers or whomever they're sourcing out to was writing those, or they could have even done them themselves. I don't know, and that's why they were so good. Again, I apologize if they are writing these raps themselves, but they need to get better. They need to match the capabilities that these girls have, and right now it's just simply not there. So yeah, I still have high hopes for Drip. I still loved the handful of their previous releases, and I know that the talent is totally there, and I'm just glad that we're getting lots of shots at it. They're putting out lots of different shots for me to feel like one has hit or this has hit, and yeah, I'm still a much bigger fan of their more melodic, vocal forward type songs. I think that when you compare them to some other groups, that even ones that like I don't entirely vibe with like all the time, like say in XG, I can clearly see that XG is talented as hell, and what they're given is good stuff. Outside of TGIF is the only one that I think lyrically isn't great. But they largely are given really great stuff to work with. That is simply just my personal not cup of tea. I see why it is for a ton of other people. This I almost find just lyrically, objectively not good, but I'm sure you'll oppose that opinion and be very mad at me, and it's okay. People always say that they want honest reactions and honest opinions until they get them, and they're different from their own opinion. It is what it is, but I'm always willing to give these girls chances because they're talented as fuck. And yeah, I'll be here for Drip all over again to see how that differs from my opinion on this. So let me know what your take on Clik Clak is. If you want to check out my reaction to RAMI completely killing it on Leemujin service, I'll probably have that down somewhere in the description if you want to check that out, but it was purely amazing. One of my favorite Leemujin services I've ever seen, and we've watched like 25, 30 episodes plus of that show. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you next time.